Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video guys, we're going to talk about a report from the Daily Mail that is saying that Matt Damon, and that's Ben Affleck's childhood friend, advised him strongly against marrying J-Lo. Let's get into it guys, because as you know, it has been reported that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, they are getting a divorce. So far, we've seen their marital home on the market, and we have seen Ben Affleck with his wedding ring off for most of the times. We also know that Ben Affleck has moved out of the marital home before it was placed on the market, and he was living at an apartment. During that time, Ben Affleck was not wearing his ring for 6 weeks. After that 6 week passed, we saw Ben and Jen for the first time. He had his ring back on. And then after that, we saw Jennifer Lopez attending Ben Affleck's child graduation, and it was reported that they set separately, they arrived separately. After that report, it seems as though J-Lo was really trying to make things work, and Ben was definitely done, it seems, and we saw J-Lo going to Paris on a vacation, and Ben Affleck seems to be focusing on his career. However, there's a new report out from the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail is saying that Ben Affleck, childhood friend Matt Damon, had initially advised him against marrying J-Lo because he knew that things would have ended up the way it currently is. Matt Damon is basically saying that he knows that Jennifer Lopez would have basically affected Ben Affleck's career. And he told Ben to just focus on his career and not get back with J-Lo. Now, this leaves the question of what could be so horrible about J-Lo that Matt Damon is telling Ben, don't get married to this woman. Don't go back to her, because if you go back to her, you're going to relapse. You're going to turn a drunk again, and we're going to have to be there for you to pick up the pieces, even though they're saying that Matt Damon is saying he really doesn't mind being there for Ben, but he just didn't want this to happen for Ben because he knew it would have happened, because after Ben and Jennifer Garner's relationship didn't work, he was there for Ben Affleck, and he really had to help him with his drinking problem and to help him get sober. But he knew that Jennifer Lopez would have been bad news for Ben. He knows that if Ben had gotten with J-Lo, they wouldn't have worked, the marriage wouldn't have lasted, and it can possibly push Ben back into drinking again. So Matt Damon is just saying that, they're there for Ben and they're ensuring that he doesn't relapse. They don't want to see it, but he only wished that Ben had listened to him, because he knows that this is how everything would turn out eventually. Isn't that something? That is like, Sykes. He's right. If he did say that to Ben from the get-go, he's right. And this leaves the question of, make no mistakes. I think that Ben Affleck is just, this person that lives in a bubble, who is all about his space and doesn't want to be bothered. Ben Affleck gives the sense that he just wants to wear, the same clothing back to back. He doesn't care about, oh, did I wear the shirt 2 days ago? Once it's clean, I'm going to wear it again. He gives a sense that he doesn't care about if he wears his things back to back once it's clean, because the guy's always clean. It gives a sense that he's a person that just loves his downtime. Whenever he's not working, he might just sit in front of the TV, smoke, drink, and that's it. Doesn't want to be bothered with red carpet events. This seems as though for Ben, Hollywood is just to make his money, and that's it. He doesn't want the pops in his face. He doesn't want to be on the red carpet events, and he really doesn't want to be bothered. But when you look at Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, he seems to be right at home with Jennifer Garner. It could be that because they have kids together and they have worked through so much together. Jennifer Garner understands him, and he's happy that Jennifer Garner was so patient, so kind, and so understanding to him. Because if you don't know, even when they were going through their divorce, Jennifer Garner was still helping him with his with his sobriety. She was helping him to get sober, ensuring that he was eating well and he was just being well. And I do believe that Jennifer Garner did that, for the kids, because if the father of the kids is happy and healthy, so too will the kids. And I think that Ben realized that Jennifer Garner has a deep care, a deep concern for him because of the kids. And I think that he really does love and appreciate Jennifer Garner because of that. Every time you see them, normally when people have kids together and they're separated, it can be hard for them to get along. But with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, we see quite the opposite. As a matter of fact, when Ben is around Jennifer Garner, he's always smiling. He always has this little smirk. He seems to be more relaxed, more comfortable, because it gives a sense that Jennifer Garner is not forcing him to be something that he's not. Jennifer Garner is not telling him what to do or trying to rule him. She just flows with him. And Ben Affleck seems to appreciate that very much about Jennifer Garner. While with J-Lo, it seems as though J-Lo always wants to tell Ben, look left, look right, okay, look up, look down now, don't wear that shirt, don't wear that pants, smile, cut your hair, build some more muscles. And that can be stifling to anyone, not just Ben Affleck, to anyone, especially if it's a man who doesn't appreciate having a woman telling him and, guiding him with a compass. Not every man like those things. So I can understand what Matt Damon is saying. And I think that there's a lot more behind the scenes that we may hear eventually about Ben and JLo. I definitely see JLo as someone who is hard to deal with, but I also see Ben as someone who doesn't want to be bothered. And as such, that can make things really complicated. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know, what are your thoughts? And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care. See you guys later. Bye guys.